MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got Division Series Diamond Dynasty action in this one. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Line towards center field. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Kane takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Throw won't get him. Gene Segura standing in. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. A high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing. Lucroy gathers. He'll throw down to first, one away. In now, Tony Perez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Tony Perez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Pilar. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. A man at third with one away. And this one gets away. Underhanded flip. And he's safe. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Swing and a liner, but near the seats. Again, a 1-2. To third. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Anthony.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This inning, 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play. 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Second baseman, Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Melky Cabrera.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
In there, strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Segura for 1. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So stepping in, Jason Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jason Castro.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's 2-1 pitch. That was a curveball that never really
to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball stays a little high that time. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Lorenzo
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He makes the running play. 2 down. On to first, a double play. So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Here's Ender Inciarte. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ender Inciarte is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A dive, but he's back. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gene Segura.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Riding in once again, Tony Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Throw over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Vargas into the windup. Here's his offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Off is Simmons. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-1. He's running again. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Inciarte.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready for another chance? Jason Vargas. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me. The game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit back up the middle. Gordon is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. They're showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Ready once again, Tony Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. On the move is Pilar. But no. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away. So striding in, Kevin Pilar. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gordon
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Aaron Judge.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pilar is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Sano.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Left fielder.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a call. Strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On the move is Braun. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as they're Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, catcher.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Jason Vargas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Kane. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit out toward, and oh, this is off the second base bag, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Gene Segura standing in, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. On the ground up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Down and away, ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Ender Inciarte, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Digging in once again, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 2 here to start
Pitching
the
for
afternoon.
pitcher,
Eric Hosmer.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. And it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a dive, but he's back in. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying.
Now batting, right fielder.
Raisel Iglesias trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Raisel.
Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Matt Bush enters from the pen.
Now pitching.
Riding in once again. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now they've got him picked off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
The batter number 5.
So striding forward now, Josh Harrison. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's Conquest Baseball between the Missions and the Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gene Segura swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runners on the move for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the first out of the inning. He'll get it into second. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a fastball inside corner.
Tapia.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, center fielder.
Vargas has his target. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The tag safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with two away. Nolan Arenado is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent. Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. This is drilled, but right into the shed. A dive. He's got it. Hats off to that one.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Straight into straightaway right. Tapia is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Story picks it up on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth,
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Melky Cabrera. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman on the move. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Andrew McCutcheon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. George Springer will come on now and pinch run here. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is George Springer will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
George Springer.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Mike Zunino is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Mark Reynolds will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A single run enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. John Gray worked only 3 innings in the losing.